Hi, nice to meet you. May I know how should I address you?
Mr. Lim.
Okay, Mr. Lin, thank you for coming on time. I am Christy, your counselor. How's your day?
Fine.
Have you eaten?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hope it's convenience for you to actually get here. But before we get started, please do allow me to share with you the purpose of counseling. So right, the purpose of counseling is to help you have a better understanding of your problems, and I'll be here to support you in finding some of the possible solutions you can take to actually deal with your problems. But before we begin, it is my duty to inform you the terms and conditions. First, each session will cost $100 per hour. The number of sessions depends on how fast you are actually progressing. However, if you have any concern about the payment issues, we have different financial schemes available that will be able to help you. So you just need to approach the counter outside and ask for help. Lastly, I will assure you that whatever you say here will just be between me and you, and I guarantee there will be no third party knowing about it. However, if you show indications of wanting to harm yourself or others, I have the rights and responsibility to inform to the authorities. So if you fully understand and agree with the terms and conditions, could you please kindly sign here? Okay, so Mr. Lim, what brings you here today?
I have a drinking addiction.
When did you start drinking?
I started drinking at the age of 12 during my secondary school years.
Okay, so how often do you drink?
I drink about 5 times.
5 times. Like how many bottles per day?
About 10 times and even more when my friends are around.
So what causes you to continue drinking?
Mainly part of my friends. So it was in secondary 4 when I failed my N-level exam, and my friends see it as an opportunity to persuade and convince me to drink, which led to my drinking habits.
So how do you feel after drinking?
At first I felt quite good as I belonged to a group of friends, but soon I feel quite disappointed in myself as none of my family members drink. I think that I'm quite a bad influence to them.
Okay, I think it is normal for you to actually feel dejected about yourself because you mentioned that none of your family member actually have drinking habits. So how do your family feel about you drinking?
My family members feel quite disappointed in me drinking as since young I don't drink, and now when I started drinking I come home late.
Okay, so how do you feel when you are aware of how your family are feeling towards your drinking habits?
I feel very guilty about myself as I think I'm quite a bad influence to both my younger siblings.
Okay, from what I heard from you, it seems that you have trouble rejecting your friends' requests. It also seems that you feel kind of regretful because you are unable to meet out to your parents' expectations on you, and also you are a bad influence to your younger siblings. But is there any other issues that cause you to drink so much other than just your friends?
Yes.
Could you elaborate?
Work-related issues.
What are you currently working as and your job responsibilities?
I'm currently working two part-time jobs. One a night delivery man and another one a cashier. So for night delivery man I work night shift, and for cashier I work long hours.
So what is your normal working hours per day?
For night delivery man I work about 4 or 5 hours, and for cashier about 6 to 4 hours.
Is there any reasons of you working such a long hours and working so many jobs?
Yes, it's to support my family.
Okay, so Mr. Lim, I got to say that you are really a very strong and responsible person because you actually take out your family financial burden at such a young age, and it is really very brave of you to share this piece of information with me. But do you know some of the negative effects of your health if you continue to drink so much?
Yes, I do know some of the negative effects of health.
So have you ever tried to quit drinking?
Yes, I've tried, but it's quite difficult for me to quit.
So what actually makes it difficult for you to quit drinking?
My friends would try and persuade me and convince me to drink every night, which makes it hard to cut down on it.
Okay, so do you have any plans on how you're going to cope with your issues?
Currently, no, not yet.
Okay, so it seems that you are feeling unsure about how are you trying to deal with your problems, and it also seems and you know that like drinking cause you like some negative effects. And I feel that it is normal for you to feel helpless because this is your first time trying to approach and solve this like problem completely. So in summary, you have highlighted two issues, which is your drinking issues and your uh, friend issues and your stress issues that leads you to continue to drink. Could you identify one of the issues that you want us to work with for the purpose of today's sessions?
I think drinking issues.
Drinking issue. Okay, sure. So how do you intend to deal with your drinking issues?
I want to cut down on my drinking issues.
How many bottles do you want to actually cut down?
I want to cut down about 5 or 6 bottles.
Cut down to 5 or 6 bottles. So how do you intend to actually monitor your like number of bottles per day?
So when I drink, I'll write down on a notebook on how many bottles I'm drinking.
Okay, so what will you do if you are suddenly like craving for some alcoholic drinks?
I'll replace it with soft drinks.
So where are you going to get the soft drinks?
Maybe from the nearest convenience store at my place.
Okay, so how long do you think you will need to actually achieve your targets?
About 2 or 3 years.
I think it seems a bit too long. Would you consider like shortening your periods?
Maybe to about 10 to 12 months.
That's a great period. So when in summary, you have highlighted that you want to cut down like from 10 bottles to like 2 bottles, and you intend to do so by actually like keeping like a record on like how many drinks you drink per day, and also using like soft drinks to replace your cravings for alcohol, and you intend to achieve these targets by 10 to 12 months. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lim. I will work with you together to solve these problems.